Design and workmanship are to be compared with the approved sample. Take one piece in pulley bag. First we need to check if all general information, labeling and hang tags are correct. Before opening the poly bag, please pay attention to the packing method. Open the poly bag. Note if there is any special odor. Take the shirt from the shoulder part area and open the folding. By touching, feel if any moisture or extra humidity can be detected. Arrange the shirt flat on the table. Optimal checking distance is required. Start checking the collar and neck area. Check general symmetry of the collar. See if it is nicely ironed and in correct shape. Since collar is fused, check hand feel as well as general appearance. Shining marks from ironing and overpressed allowances. Check first button position as well as the attaching way. Check for stitching defects all around collar edge. Broken, drifted or wavy top stitching. Unwanted puckering or even sewn in pleats. Needle holes. Put up the collar and check symmetry of collar points as well as the collar stand. Check collar symmetry at neckline attachment. With collar up, we look for any fabric defects, stains or any stitching defects around the neck area. Gently pull the seam area. Look on outside neck seam as well as collar stand attachment for puckering, stretched out of shape areas, open seams or needle holes. For very weak fabric, please pay attention to seam slippage. Look for mismatching in case of yokes or divided seams. Check collar and collar stand inside attachment in the same way. If we have labels, check the position and if they're securely attached by gently pulling them. Return to the initial position and start checking armhole area, left and right symmetry and shape as well as fabric defects and ironing problems. Check shoulder yoke seam for any open seam or seam slippage problem, skip stitches or thread tension problems. Concentrate on the left armhole and signalize if there is any unwanted puckering. Gently pull the attached sleeve in order to see if there is any open seam, skip stitch, needle holes. Go down from shoulder area to sleeve hem looking for fabric defects, dirt and stains. Reach the cuff position and check the general look. The vent opening needs to be equal and the cuff end at the same level. Cuff needs to have the same width all around and has to be equal from left to right. The vent has to have the same width from top to bottom with the pick stitch being symmetric. Check the button and buttonhole position. Open the cuff button and feel if the buttonhole size is matching with the button size. Check the button for color, surface and correct fixing. Look for any unclean chalk or pen marks underneath. Check the buttonhole for skipped or broken stitches, frayed, unclean, wavy edges, or oily marks. Since cuff is fused, check hand feel as well as general appearance. Check stitching workmanship all around cuff for needle holes, broken, wavy or skipped stitches, and please pay attention to the seam slippage. Start checking the right armhole as well as sleeve outcome and hem workmanship for this side. Return to body area and check the symmetry of the darts. Check dart point outcome. It should be smooth without bubbling. Check the seams for eventually broken seams by gently pulling the fabric aside. Check the front panel. It should be straight with no puckering or shiny ironing marks. Button and buttonhole position, no bubbles acceptable. The panels need to end at the same line at the hem. Check the hem in detail. The shape, is there any roping, Are there any needle holes? Uneven or incorrect stitch lengths? In case of stretch fabric, check if stitch can be stretched without breaking the seam. Go up to the left side where we will find the care label. Check if it is the same with the approved one on first sight, if it is legible. Gently pull it to see if it is fixed correctly. Turn the garment onto the back side and check if any fabric defects or stains can be found around the neck area. Start checking the armhole and the left sleeve the same way you did it for the front part. Check the symmetry, the shape, the fabric, and look for sewing defects. Check sleeve outcome up to the hem. We're not checking the hem since this was already done. Same way we check the right side. Check the back body for the general outcome, fabric defects, sewing defects, in case of any seams. In our case, we check darts, symmetry, workmanship and stitch quality. Turn the shirts with side seam towards you and start checking the side seam. After that, gently open the seam area looking for puckering seams, needle holes, skip stitches, incorrect thread tension. Check matching seams at armpit position. Continue checking the sleeve seam. Move to the other side and repeat the operation. Hope this video will help the QA located at production end to have a better understanding and clear steps to follow in order to standardize our quality.